Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight, holy smokers, a very special episode, as I've received a large package from Taco Bell headquarters. Oh my God. It's a giant fire sauce package. Got mild and fire sauce flavor. Challenge accepted. I'll definitely be putting this next to the breakfast phone in my collection of Taco Bell memorabilia, as well as my Taco Bell jacket. Now to the actual chips. They gave this little card inside. It says, "We know you're no stranger to Taco Bell sauce packets. Well, we've got some big news to spice up your day. We took the iconic Taco Bell sauce packet flavors that you already love and created our very own Taco Bell tortilla chips. That's right, you're about to be one of the first to try Taco Bell's new sauce packet flavored tortilla chips in the iconic flavors of mild and fire, now at 7-Eleven stores near you." Well, this is not yet at 7-Eleven stores near me, so I'm very glad that Taco Bell sent these along, because I have not been able to find these anywhere. These are mild, and it says, "I'm not the type to brag, but I'm perfectly seasoned with a little kick and a lot of flavor that makes the best crispy, crunchy bite. I'm great for parties, on lunch dates, or when you're craving a midnight snack." And I notice it says, as far as I can tell, there's no MSG in these, which is a positive. As far as a negative, it says product of Mexico, and the fire one's also from Mexico, so it's disappointing that Taco Bell was not able to keep the jobs in America for these chips instead of outsourcing them. The fire says, "If you're not afraid to be bold, then I'm the one for you. I'm crispy, crunchy, and full of fiery flavor that will rock your world. Simply put, I'm fire." And these have an expiration date of January 2019, so they're plenty fresh. Now the aroma, I would say it's more than just the mild sauce flavor. It's actually the flavor, more the aroma of the Taco Bell taco. That's seasoned beef. Let's get one out of here. Well, let's try to get one that's a little more exciting than that. Here's a decent size one. You can see a very dark coating on this side. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, it does have a little zing to it. It does taste very much like a Taco Bell taco, the seasoned beef. The texture of the chip is a little bit different from a Dorito. Kind of reminds me, I don't know if you remember, Domino's had their own pizza chip back in the 90s. It's a little more like that than the way it breaks apart is a little different from a Dorito. A Dorito is a little more crumbly and fragile. This is a little bit thicker. Now, again, these fire ones are very well coated. I don't know if they're also just colored red to begin with, perhaps. The mild ones, they have barely just a little zing to them. No heat whatsoever on the Robert Dyer heat scale. Let's now try the fire, which smells pretty similar. It's a little less, I'd say that the aroma is a little brighter on the mild ones. Well, these definitely have a decent amount of heat. I would say there's a slow build and then it gets to about I would say about a 5 out of 10 on the Robert Dyer heat scale. Insufferable succotash. I was at a party at the home of Tesla founder Elon Musk when I drank 2 Four Locos and fell asleep inside a Tesla Model S. When I woke up, the car was on Mars. The good news is I'm catching a ride back to Earth on a flying saucer to the UFO base in Antarctica, just as soon as the crew finishes eating their Wiener Schnitzel. The bad news is I'm going to miss the royal wedding. I don't hold it against Prince Harry, an affable idiot. Just imagine Ed Sheeran with testosterone. Nanu, nanu. There are a few surprises about these chips. One is that initially when I heard about these a few months ago, one of the things that sort of limited the excitement was the fact that they were saying it was just the sauce flavor. Now, I am someone who gets fire sauce. I now tend to get Diablo sauce since they had it, but prior to that, I have a huge bag of fire sauce, and I put it on just about everything, all kinds of meat, cheese, anything you can imagine. I will put fire sauce on it, except that I don't ever put fire sauce on chips. Plain corn chip and fire sauce, it doesn't really go together in my opinion. So I was surprised then to find out that this has a little more of a taco flavor than just simply putting that sauce on there. It has a higher quality, more premium chip than the Doritos basic nacho chip. It's more like what you get in the restaurant. I think this mild is a pretty good competitor to the taco flavored chips of Doritos, but by virtue of being limited to these sauces and the taco seasoning, they aren't able to deliver the kind of rich cheese flavor that many of the Doritos varieties have. So I think Doritos would still have the edge in that department. I think these have an edge in the basic chip that they start with, as well as having these exclusive Taco Bell flavors. The other surprising thing is I never get mild sauce. I always get either Fire or Diablo or Verde when they had it. So I'm surprised to find that I actually prefer the mild chip over the Fire chip in terms of this the flavor on these chips. I'm also interested to see if they will have either Lava or Volcano or Diablo or even Verde flavors of these. So I would say, given the high quality of the chip and the taco flavor experience, and they give you a lot of flavor on the chip, plenty of coating on there, even though they're not able to have quite the rich cheese flavor of Doritos. I am disappointed that they're made in Mexico, though. I wish they could leave the outsourcing to Mitt Romney and Hans Riemer's sugar daddy Mitch Rales, and see if they can make these in America eventually. I'm sure we have some highly qualified people who would be delighted to make these here in the States. But I'm going to go ahead and give these a very solid 4 stars. They're definitely going to be worth picking up if they're not available in your area already. They should be soon. And I have to thank Taco Bell again for sending this package along. It's always extremely exciting to get something in the mail from Taco Bell, and certainly something that lives up to the Taco Bell quality standards. So I hope you like this video, share it with your friends, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.